Oh, there we go. Yes.
Now should be better.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's been an amazing journey. I've been, busking my whole life. I performed with my father from when I was 5 years old, just on streets and, across all of Europe and traveling a lot. And to go from that to a big stage like, Grand Prix in Denmark, and now an even bigger stage is just amazing. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And well, it's a good grassroots experience because you learn it all through. How different it is to perform for a small audience or a big one. Does it make any difference for you?
Well, of course, there's always a difference when there's, a lot of people in front of you, and you get a bit more nervous because you feel like you have to really do well. Whereas on the street, it's very, people come and go, and whoever likes it stops and listens, and it's very spontaneous. So that way, it's quite the difference. But what it really comes down to is the song and, singing from the heart. And as long as you take that with you onto a big stage, then for me, it's the same. Just living into the song.
Hands-on experience was really helpful for you, I believe. Okay, so with this nice start, we already have some questions. Feel free. Could you please get the microphone, gentlemen? Oh, no, over there, please. Sorry.
Hello, Konstantin Rohr, Prince Magazine from Germany. I've read you have a very interesting family background, so can you tell us a bit more about that, and in which countries have you actually performed with your father? Thank you.
Yeah, well, actually, to start with the beginning, my father is from Germany, from Stuttgart, and my mother is from Switzerland, Luzern, and I was born in Guatemala, where I lived the first few years traveling all over the world, but based in Guatemala. And we then later moved to Bornholm, which is an island in Denmark, and still traveling, but kind of having the base in Denmark. And we've played on streets from Germany to Italy, Norway, Denmark. My father would play even when we traveled through Africa and Asia, but I hadn't joined him at that point. I was just along for the traveling. But yeah, we have played in many, many countries, just mostly in Europe. And yeah.
You said your father was from Stuttgart, Schwabia.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, before World War II, there were 35,000 Schwabian Germans living in Azerbaijan.
Wow.
So now we have a nice treat for your guest performances. So you're coming to a kind of second homeland.
Yeah.
Some more questions and comments, please. Yes, you see, Mr.
Hi, Alistair Birch from SBS Radio in Australia. Can you tell us a little about the hat you've been seen wearing during your performances? What did you make it from? What does it represent? And has it made its way to Baku?
Yeah, the hat has a very interesting story, actually. A lot of people have asked about it, and it's caused a bit of a debate. It's actually a hat that I had hanging on the wall of my family home. One of our busker friends called Phil Free, who actually recently passed away, it was his hat, and we had held a big party at our house for all our busker friends to come and for his birthday. And when he left, he forgot the hat, and it's been hanging on our wall ever since. And when I was supposed to perform in Aalborg, I decided to, put it on along with the jacket, because it's a funky mix, and a lot of people have, looked twice and wondered what's that all about. And I guess it's kind of to bring some of my upbringing into my costume, because it's a bit funky, and just to give it a bit of a, different vibe. And the hat has come to Baku as well, because by now it's kind of, it's an important part of the show. It worked the first time, so I wanna have it with me now too. And yeah.
No matter how it looks like, it did bring you luck
Exactly.
before. I hope it's going to bring you luck here in Baku. Some other questions and comments, please. Yes, please.
it's me. Hi. Do you hear me? Hi, I'm Simon from Poland. First of all, congratulations because your song is played by Polish radio stations. Even if we don't like, unfortunately, this year in the contest. But tell me, the song, it's the only song I know from you. Is the music you like the most, and what you like in music, and what is your future, plans for the future?
Well, I've been actually writing songs, for many years and have released an album before, and now I am working on my next album with the same people who wrote the song Should Have Known Better, and we're almost done, so that's coming very soon. And to answer your question about what kind of music I like, it's growing up with a father like I had, who his whole passion in life was music. We heard all kinds of music, world music, old blues from the States, and Latin music, and of course Beatles, and a lot of different styles. But I was a lot inspired by artists like the Beatles and Bob Dylan early on, and now I listen a lot to Coldplay and Adele. So I have old music and new music inspiring me.
We had a lady who wanted to ask the question too, please. Just get the microphone.
Hello, it's Desiree from Eurovision Artists. In your song you are singing in the bridge, shouting Inshallah. Why is that in the lyrics, and what does it mean in the song?
Well, it's actually a song, one of the songwriters is from Morocco. Yeah, and he wanted it to have a meaning, just to, bring something extra to the song, an extra meaning. And it means, as some of the band members here are speaking that language. So.
Inshallah means if God wants to. Like it's a Muslim Arabic word to say like that.
God will.
Mm-hmm. And it's just to give some extra to the song. Bring us together. We had a vision of, lots of children singing this line, and it's about the song as well as our stage performance is about being together and creating an intimate feeling. So.
Questions and comments, please. So, from what I can see, it's kind of a teamwork that you have, because there's always a group of people behind every performer, and you're lucky to have quite a nice team. Could you please elaborate on your team and introduce your friends and colleagues?
Yes, of course. We have the person who starts the song, Ihan. Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Ihan Haida, and I am 19 years old, and I'm the drummer of the band, in the band.
And we have a lot of nationalities. You're from?
I'm from Iraq, but live in Denmark.
And I was born in Guatemala, have German Swiss parents, and Barbara here, one of my backing singers, has a very interesting upbringing as well. So we're kind of just a collection of people from all over the world who are based in Denmark and have lived there for many years. And that's, I guess that fits the style of the song and my whole upbringing and the style of the show. But to go to the next person.
Yeah, my name is Anja Axel. I'm 28 years old. I'm of course from Denmark, and I'm a singer. I'm in this case Solula's backup singer. I'm very happy to be so.
Hello, my name is Barbara Muleko, and I am 25 and I'm a singer as well. And Solula and I met in another contest, and then when she called and asked, I of course said yes because I thought her voice was so beautiful. And I've lived in South Africa my whole childhood.
My name is Kewan, I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Kurdistan. In this band I play the cello, and I'm happy to do that. Hello, my name is Jesper. I'm 19 years old and I play the keyboard and I play xylophone and I sing as well in this band. I'm just from Denmark.
So yeah, we all have, you know, they all play music and have music careers of their own, and I'm lucky to have these people joining me on stage. And we all have worked with some of the songwriters of the song and the producers, so there'll be a lot more music coming from all of us.
Any comments to the participants? Yeah, let's see Alistair again.
Saluna, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I read somewhere that you like the music of Hank Williams, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What's your favourite song, and would you like to care to sing something?
Well, you know, I have a kind of a special connection with one of the songs called Jambalaya, because it was the first song I ever played with my father. When I was 5, I joined him on drums, and I got to play on one of the songs, and that was Jambalaya, and it went something like this. Goodbye, Joe, we gotta go, me, oh my, we gotta go for the fuel down the bayou. My guitar, na na na, me, oh my, so gonna have you fun on the bayou. That's what I do.
Not only do you represent a wonderfully cultural mix and plethora of various backgrounds, I also note that you're fluent in good 5 languages. Which language do you feel the most comfortable to sing for?
Oh, well, actually, it's more 4 languages. French is kind of just, I barely learned it, but I would say that of the 4 languages I speak, English I just feel most comfortable with when it comes to performing and writing songs. I guess it's because that's the language my father and I would always sing in, and that's the first school I ever went to was an English language school, so that's the language I use to be poetic.
For you, English language is poetry.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I think we have some more questions. Yes, please.
I'm Faouk from Cocorico Vision in Paris. You said you were speaking French.
Un petit peu.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What are the first French words that comes to your head?
Bien sûr, je m'appelle Soluna, je parle un peu français, mais j'oublie beaucoup. Oh yeah, that's a long time ago that I had French in school.
You think of singing French one day?
Oh, it's a beautiful language for singing, so definitely, but I think I'm not quite there to write songs in French.
When you have to sing in different languages, in your personal sense as an artist, does language make any difference? Or it's just, there is a kind of universal music and song that needs no translation? What do you feel about it?
I think as long as you have a feeling in the song, you can even sing a song where you don't know what the words mean. I know some Portuguese songs, but I don't really know the word by word meaning, but if you put your heart into it and sing it with emotion, then the meaning of the song will come through anyways. But when you write songs, it's definitely easiest in a language that you can relate to, and that is, you know, kind of your mother language, I guess.